What's up, YouTube? Daniel here for another video. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me well, but more things around me. But I'm at the airport, and essentially, I want to do a quick video before I leave. So this video is going to be about the importance of cooking at home in order to really get the best nutrition. Something that I've realized as I've been in Puerto Rico, and since we were eating out, I would say 70% of the time. I tried to do less. Eventually, when I found there was a grocery store that's 24 hours around me, it's called Pueblo, which is something that's amazing in Canada. I don't think there's many grocery stores that are 24 hours. There is some like markets, but not actual grocery stores. And this one was like a main one, so it's actually amazing. I was getting a lot of eggs, especially for like, I don't really have breakfast, but when we were there, well, I'm still here, but when we were here, we were doing like a lot of excursions, so I'd have to basically eat earlier in order to like have more calories before, because when you're going to eat, I mentioned this in another video, but you don't get prioritization in terms of the restaurant giving you the most food possible. They want to actually reduce the food they give you and just charge you more. So obviously I realized this, and also I always enjoyed just having my own food, knowing what's going in my food. And obviously restaurants, like I said, they don't have this priority in order to like feed you the best stuff. They try to find the cheapest and then charge you more. So anyways, this essentially helped me so much, like this grocery store, with like being able to get like food that I can cook at home. So usually I was cooking either in the morning or at night. When we came back, we had a lot of barbecue. Thankfully, we had like a barbecue um, grill that was there, and we enjoyed that. I think like 3 or 4 nights. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear me with the thing in the back, but yeah. So I mean, point is, you guys have to begin to, if you're like currently just trying to use food to heal, um, begin to, obviously, number one priority is getting whole foods, more whole foods into your diet. I believe I read a statistic in the U.S. that 60% of calories now are coming from processed foods for Americans, which is absolutely like embarrassing and disgusting. It's mostly due to just convenience, and a lot of people, obviously, especially in the first world in the West, they live busy lives. Like the whole ecosystem there is just like like rat race. Everyone trying to like going to work, trying to do everything as fast as possible, and everyone's just basically chasing money. So I mean, it does make sense in that way. But if you do things correctly, you should be meal prepping most of your foods. This is something that I recommend to do. I mentioned this in previous video, but not you don't have to meal prep like once a week. You could do that. You can do like a Sunday, but me personally, I do like 3 days. So I'll cook maybe like a Monday, and then I'll try to cook for like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then do it again on Wednesday. But essentially, this helps to, like I said, make sure you're getting mostly priority, in terms of your meals, getting whole foods, and not having to rely on going out to eat. Especially, this adds up, and like you're not getting the best food, and you're not getting proper calories as well. So it's also important when you're changing your diet to also understand the calories, and not like when I started out, basically, I was just cutting my food a lot. I wasn't tracking at all. I had no idea what tracking was when I was like 21. I heard about macros before, like briefly, but I never obviously understood the thing of tracking calories and understanding your macros. So I was just kind of just eating whatever I could, and my metabolism at that point was very, very high, so it didn't matter too much. But essentially, what I realized was that I was just cutting calories like crazy and not understanding, the importance of calories in order to like maintain weight, and also just like proper hormone function, which is going to be super, super key for you. I might do another video on this, but essentially your hormones have to be the importance in all of this, understanding where your hormones are at each time along your journey. And then also, like I said, like knowing your calories and not just going too under. And then, like I said, restaurants are going to put you under on calories all the time, and charge you way, way more. So, if you're paying $40 for a meal, you can, you may get like a little 8-ounce steak with a little bit of side. But if you put that $40 into a grocery shopping, you can get like, 2 or 3 steaks. You can get like, some vegetables if you do vegetables. Obviously, you have to define where your diet's going to be. But, for $40, they can go a long, long way in terms of food from a grocery store compared to like one meal at a restaurant, which I said is going to be super under on calories. So really start to understand this, like have an importance on, maybe develop the skill of cooking. Like me myself, I do things very, very basic. I don't like, the whole like recipe stuff like that. It's something I'm going to try to incorporate maybe this year, especially because I'm on carnivore. So, people say like your diet's so boring, but for me, I enjoy it. Like it's just super convenient. But I'm gonna try to see some carnivore, basically recipes that I can start to do to make things a bit more exciting, and obviously just put a bit more spice into my meals, especially some I'm presenting on social media. If you don't follow me, it's at Mr. Daniel Arce on Instagram. I'll put it below in the description. But yeah, essentially, begin to enjoy cooking at home. This video is mostly for people that maybe have this tendency to like eat out a lot, fast food, going out with friends a lot. And I would say if you're looking to heal, this is the only way to do it. Like knowing exactly what's going into your food, being able to cook it, and being able to make it efficient, like I said. So, meal prepping your meals, making sure that that's priority on whenever you're cooking. Don't like cook each day. That's when it gets really hard. And if you're trying to cook like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I would say just have two meals to make things easier, but like it's completely up to you. I'm just giving you the option of what to do here. And like I said, if you really want to take this seriously, this is what you have to do. These are the sacrifices you have to make. And like I said, you can systematize this like anything. Eventually, you can start to also get meal plans. This is going to be the end goal for myself. And if you're in the position to do it, get a personal chef. Like it's going to be this basically the goal of mine is to have a personal chef, maybe even have a farm. Like at this point, I'm just thinking like the way I eat and the things that like I need. It's just like might as well just source my own food, have a personal chef that cooks it, and then just basically, obviously like I'm not saying like going against going out to eat because obviously the experience is good, like the social aspect, but like in terms of like how specific I am with my food and how specific you have to begin to be, it's like it doesn't really serve what you're trying to do. So, anyways, apologize, the video cut out afterwards, but essentially, like I was saying, I'm not against going out to eat. This is something you should enjoy. Obviously, I don't want to ruin the social aspect and just be like, oh, I just cook my meals at home and I just meal prep. Basically, what I'm saying is you should try to source as many meals as you can in your own hands. It's just super important, like I said, with understanding what staple foods you need in order to basically rebuild your gut, and also just get your hormones in check. That's the whole point of this. Once your hormones are in check, everything else, you know, begins to heal itself. So, I'm not against it, but you have to sacrifice in the beginning, like that's what I'm saying. So sacrifice in the beginning when everything is good and you're, at a point where you can begin to enjoy and go out, still have the importance and the prioritization of eating at home because in the beginning it might suck because you're so used to going out and you want the ease and the social aspect of it, but once you begin to eat at home and understand how good cooking your own food is because you know what's going into it and you're able to put the amount of food you want and not depending on restaurants to give you portions, because portions and calories stuff like that have become really important, especially when your calories are restricted in certain ways. So anyways, this will help you, and you guys do like the video, please like and subscribe. More videos coming. I'm going to make this a habit of putting videos out in terms of everything I have on my mind. And yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Daniel, and I've learned, you know, to reverse my psoriasis over the past 7-8 years and teach that to my clients in order to help them find a new nutrition plan that helps them, reverse any diseases, stop depending on medication and doctors, and also not find their peak energy and vitality in order to help them become the best version of themselves. So if you want to connect with me, I'll put my Instagram, like I said, below. Please like and subscribe, helps the video grow, and also comment below as well what you do in terms of being able to get your proper meals. So do you guys have a meal plan right now? Do you currently have a personal chef if you're in that position? We'll love to know, and comment below as well any suggestions you may have in order to overcome this, ability to eat the foods you want and also in the portions and stuff like that. So more coming soon. Like and subscribe, and yeah, keep killing it.